Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here with a battle with my friend Loe151 from YouTube. So you want to tell them a little bit about your team? Because I'm sure they've seen my team.
This is my main team. I've switched around some guys, but I've always had Elekid, Munchlax, and Hitmonlee, and then I have Aggron because he's awesome looking and pretty tanky. Bronzong's there to shield the team because they got really bad defense other than Aggron. And then Miss Drevis is a powerful special attacker that I always liked when I was younger.
Yeah, I know. I had real trouble with that Aggron, with the head smash. Surprisingly, not many people do that, and it's actually very overpowered. I did it with the Relicanth once. I don't think I managed to take down Aggron at all in this battle, which was a shame. Actually, I don't think I took out Elekid. I think you make some mistakes like that healing wish at the end. I don't think that was necessary. Wait, no, this team doesn't have the Chime Echo. I've remembered. And that Miss Magus is quite a lot of special attack. Life Orb. Yeah, I normally start out with Spinder and Sableye. I figured this is you're using a Trick Room team, so you probably use Trick Room yourself. Then I realised you didn't have Bronzong out. So,
yeah, I started with Hitmonlee because I was expecting to fake out one of your guys, but I wasn't sure since you got like 3 ghost types. So I just went for Rock Slide.
You got some lucky flinches. You seem to have got all the luck in this. Yeah.
Yeah, with Iron Head.
I don't know if that Iron Head didn't flinch, I may have been able to turn things around. Then you also got critical with the Thunderbolt, I think it was.
Yeah. I was expecting it to heal very much, even without a crit. So I thought
I maxed its special defenses and stuff. So I tried to make it as bulky as possible. And actually, so I get a nasty draft because Spiritomb is more of a. I try to make it a sweeper. People normally think of stalling Spiritomb. And yeah, I get off the Psych up. Yeah. And then you actually make my Bayonet in just a minute. With your head smash.
Yeah, I missed the first time though, because I knew Trick Room or Spiritomb couldn't do Trick Room.
I know, it's a shame Spiritomb can't do Trick Room, because most other ghost types can. Spiritomb is the other one out. Sableye.
Yeah.
And Ominous Winds is quite a bit. Then you actually do a head smash, I don't get my Psych up off. Actually, Aggron's slower than Bayonet.
Yeah, I was expecting Bayonet to be slower because Aggron's.
Bayonet speed is something like 71 base, and my Spiritomb can't touch your Aggron. So I was in a really tricky situation with that. And actually, I think Focus Blast missed. Oh yeah, but then I think it missed afterwards. I should have anticipated the Protect. Because I think you've seen this team in action, haven't you? You might have seen it use Focus Blast before.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what your Hypno had. Like, I was expecting Psychic or something. And I was still expecting a Psych up, but
no, because you did Protect, and I could have gone Psych up. So if you were expecting a Psych up, you shouldn't have given me a chance to set up, because I would have got the double special attack boost from the nasty block. That's because that would be plus 100%, because each stage is 50%.
Yeah.
And
Aggron's special defense is so bad, so I just wanted to make sure he didn't die in one hit. Because if he did have any physical guys, he'd come in handy later.
Your Aggron went Protect and I cried a little inside because I figured I could have gone Psych up, and I was really annoyed with myself. See that, I never actually get a psych up in this battle, I don't think. So I almost win thanks Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee wasn't really a threat because of all my ghost types.
Agron protected itself from the attack.
Yeah, I couldn't high jump kick because that would just kill himself or deal almost nothing.
Yep. And then, you probably kill yourself with that, and then it wouldn't be very effective against any of them, I don't think, except for the Spinda. But that's sashed, so you probably kill yourself anyway.
It's an even 50-50.
And
both sides still have
then you send that Bronzong, which is another problem. Dark Pulse didn't do that much, despite the nasty clock. You must have trained it very defensively. Defense EVs.
Yeah, I think I did hit points and special defense just because I gave him levitate. My other one was a heat proof, but people kept using earthquake. I don't know how they knew it didn't have levitate, so I just wanted to get a levitate one.
Yeah, I normally expect levitate on a Bronzong. Actually, I wouldn't expect heat proof, so I never use earth moves on it because I don't want to end up wasting a move. If I predict wrong, then I've just wasted my turn. Mischievous definitely has levitate,
yeah.
And I should have really predicted a switch because you knew I had focus blast, so you want to save your Agron. So I could have knocked out Mischievous right there, but I didn't. And then you take out my Spiritomb, which
Iron Head goes.
Still can't pull off a move.
Yeah, he's also got Zen Headbutt as an attack. I was originally going to do Gyro Ball, but he's got like 31 speed IVs, and that would be so weak. So then I just decided to go with
I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball works the slower.
Uses it.
I'm pretty sure Gyro Ball works the slower the Pokemon is, doesn't it? Because in 31 speed, that's pretty low.
Yeah.
So I think it would be. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like calculated it, and even if something had like 150 speed, it would be weaker than Iron Head. So I just.
They got that new move in 5th gen that does more damage the heavier the Pokemon is, and I think it's Steel type, so you get stabbed from it as well. Yeah, and
that would be great on Agron.
Yeah, because Agron's got that new ability in 5th gen. I think it's doubles its weight. I think. Alright. I think it's called Heavy Metal. There's another one called Light Metal, which halves its weight. And you add a light screen off, which I was sort of expecting that, because that's kind of predictable for a Bronzong. But I thought you would have used it already, given I had the nasty slot.
Smashing blow. That dealt some massive damage.
And I wasn't expecting it to do that much.
Well, both corners still have a chance to win this. Who's going to take the glory?
I figured you'd feint Mischievous, so instead of confusing you, I just went for an
attack.
I see. Went all out. And your Slowking was kind of worrying me. Bronzong couldn't do anything to it, and I knew it had high special defense, so I didn't touch it with Mischievous. So I just went to finish off Hypno.
If you left Hypno in place, Slowking would be even more powerful because of the flat run tempo combo. So actually that was a good move.
Yeah.
And
your Slowking also worried me because of it could finish off Agron in one hit, no problem. So I wanted to use Munchlax or Lekid to take it out.
Your Lekid was actually quite powerful. I was surprised. Because it actually survived the Psychic after the Fake Out, which I wasn't expecting.
It's down.
Yeah, I think he's got max special defense and special attack and hit points IVs, but his defense is really bad, and along with the light screen he survived, otherwise he would have been dead.
This is not a favorable matchup.
He sashed, but the Fake
Out. My Crusade Nova, he's got a I think he's got a banded Lekid, or it might be Scarf, one or the other. And he actually given it Brick Break, which Your one is special, isn't it? Special attack.
Yeah, it's got like, yeah, I have a special one. It's got 2 more base special attack than attack, so either one works. This is the second Elekid I have. The first one I had on my very first team was really bad stats, but it did Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Cross Chop, and Thunderbolt. But it was too slow, so I just got a new one.
It was actually, I wasn't,
Yeah.
well, it must have quite a bit of special defense, but at the same time I didn't EV any attack, and it's got a defensive nature as well, so it's probably my low special attack. But I even got the boost from Fladder, which was, I really wanted to faint because that could have changed things as well.
Yeah, because that Thunderbolt just ruined the Slow King then. Because I thought you might have won otherwise, and I wasn't expecting a critical hit at all.
I don't want to waste my time doing all the calculations, but I'm sure someone will probably comment on that, and that probably was a deciding factor, that critical. So actually I think Fake Out does quite a bit, but yes, Psychic didn't faint it.
Yeah, it's because, well,
that was probably it.
Half Psychic's damage, and then his defense is a lot worse than his special defense also, because he's got like 9 defense IV.
I know, but it survived with
something like 31 special
survived with
defense.
2 HP, didn't it?
So there's quite a
Something like
difference. He had 3, but it was still really close. And I protected because I wasn't sure if Spinda would sucker punch or something.
I didn't realize Spinda could learn.
And I didn't want him to go
punch,
down.
Probably can. I should have gone Trick Room right there. And also in the damage calculation at the end, there's a random number you times the amount by, and probably if I got a higher number at the end, then I may have been able to faint it. They just add in everything at the end to make it more complicated. And then here this comes in the annoying flinch with the Iron Head. I was thinking to myself, Spinda could turn things around, but then it never did.
I was kind of hoping it didn't flinch because I still wanted to get Munchlax out there and go Seed Bomb on Slow King, see how much it dealt. Yeah, he had Fire Punch before, but then Grass types became a problem, or the like Quagsire and stuff, so I gave him a Grass move. He still doesn't one-hit KO them, but he can usually get 2 or 3 hits.
Well, even though it's got times 4 weakness to Grass.
Yeah, they usually survive with just a bit of hit.
Could give it Curse,
which is annoying.
But I think it can learn
especially
Curse.
with Swampert.
And that will help you win the Trick Room.
Yeah, I think that's an egg move. I gave him Rest, Earthquake. He had Body Slam and Seed Bomb, but Body Slam, everyone said I should get
Yeah, but everyone puts
instead,
Return on their Munchlax. But yeah, well, I suppose Return is better than Body Slam if Pokemon loves you enough. Otherwise you can put Frustration on it and it does exactly the same thing, depending on how much it hates you.
Yeah, I maxed his happiness, because with Body Slam, even though he could get paralysis, it didn't do anything because his speed is so low, they'd still attack first.
Right, because what I did with my Snorlax is I gave it Mega Kick, which is more powerful than Return, and I gave it a Zoom Lens, so it gets more accuracy if it gets hit, and because it's very slow, it will normally get hit, but then it wouldn't work in Trick Room. Plus it's Gen 3 only move, I think. And I don't think I faint anything this turn. So I think you actually win the battle with... I think I faint an Elekid, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do, and then I like bring out Aggron or something, and I switch out Bronzong for Munchlax, so that he doesn't get hit by...
Oh yeah, that was it.
Ghost move.
At the end you actually self-destruct. Wait, doesn't Munchlax
No,
have...
that was the other battle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It hits.
Yeah, I've got 3 Munchlax. This one does not have self-destruct because it's shiny, and I don't know if you can get shiny Pokemon or stuff. So,
Runs on. Cannot move.
yeah.
Well, both corners still have a chance to
With
win
this one, I was gonna
Who's
Earthquake,
going to take the
and
glory?
it would deal like nothing to Aggron, even though he's got a 4 times weakness. Because he's got a
I
ground
see.
reducing berry also. And I was just gonna make him go Thunder Punch and expect to KO
Wait, so
both your guys.
Your Elekid's got Thunder Punch and... Wait, no, that's your Munchlax, isn't it? Oh, wow.
Aggron's got Thunder Punch, and Aqua Tail, and then Head
Well,
Smash.
that's quite an
along with
interesting
Protect.
moveset. I didn't think it could learn Aqua Tail, because it is a rock type, after all.
Yeah, it's odd that, like, I don't know if it's Steel or Rock
Oh,
or
it's-
both,
it's-
but they
it's
can
both.
learn so many different moves.
But the weirdest
like
thing ever
fire,
has to be a
grass,
Wish
and
Cast
stuff.
with Spark.
The red corner.
You wouldn't believe it, would you? That... Yeah.
That's odd.
I know, and these people completely don't, they really don't expect it. And there's other ones.
Hit the opponent.
That
I know
shouldn't
we
even
can go on all day
technically be
about this,
possible.
but we'll probably focus on battle. And
It couldn't take it. It's down.
I don't know how Signal Beam missed. I'm just
on
assuming with
Sableye.
Bright Powder on him or
Starts
something.
to attack. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's who I attacked. I was gonna Thunderbolt, but I just
I don't
wanted to
think
use
it has
Signal Beam
Bright Powder, but I
out of it.
have a look.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, I think I probably did. But I can always check that later.
That kind of confused me.
It must have Bright Powder then. There's nothing I can do to Aggron. I just end it here with but I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm gonna take out Aggron.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
He,
I
like,
need to put
resists
a
almost
fighting
all your
move,
moves.
another fighting move somewhere, or probably something like Earthquake. So I think Slowking can learn Earthquake.
Set and match. The blue corner
That would be
has
pretty
Yep, so we
cool.
just end it in, I don't know if there's anything else you want to say, but it was nice narrating with you, and hopefully you'll be up sometime tomorrow. Or,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
we
it's
waited
about
weeks
you.
for this.
It was pretty fun.
So yeah, I'll just end it there, and hopefully we can move on to the next
Yeah.
one.
Alright.